Montgomery, Alabama Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated takes this opportunity of our annual Reach for Height Legacy Celebration to highlight our community and Chapter 2023 awards of the Arts and Letters, Educational Development, Signature Programs, Award Nominations, and Fundraising Committees. We acknowledge the talent, dedication, and ingenuity exhibited by our local community and chapter members that make us continue to be proud of our service to you. We showcase area youth and our student program participants because we know that our children are our future. Welcome to the 2023 Reach for Height Legacy Celebration as we highlight being young, gifted, and Black. MAC recognitions of those we serve and who make it possible for us to provide that service.
Dorothy Irene Height became socially active as a teenager when she worked on voting rights and anti-lynching campaigns. Height won a college scholarship and graduated from New York University in 1933 with a degree in education.
Today, we will recognize the scholarship recipients from the chapter's Educational Development Committee and showcase the graduating senior and talent from participants of our signature programs.
Congratulations to our Educational Development Committee's student scholarship recipients. John Coley, a pre-pharmacy major at Samford University. Allison Merriweather, a biochemistry biology major at Fisk University. Haley Mackenzie Mullins, a health science pre-nursing student at Spelman College. Cameron Nicole Paring, a nursing student at Tennessee State University. Amaya Scott, a computer science major at the University of Alabama. And Courtney Smith, a biomedical engineering student at Jackson State University. Congratulations to all our student scholarship recipients. The Montgomery Alumni Chapter salutes our signature program high school senior, Kennedy Anderson, a graduating senior at Booker T. Washington Magnet High School in Montgomery. Though undecided about the school she will attend, Kennedy plans to major in nursing and become a pediatric nurse. Congratulations, Kennedy, on your achievement.
Dorothy Height's first job was as a social worker in Harlem, New York. She later joined the staff of the Harlem Young Women's Christian Association, the YWCA. In no time, Height became a leader in the local organization. She created diverse programs and pushed the organization to integrate YWCA facilities nationwide.
Now, we will award local young achievers that exemplify a legacy of purpose and public service like Dorothy Height.
Carver Elementary student Terrico Moore recently won the Rotary Club's countywide essay contest, Service Over Self. When asked what he would do with his prize money, Terrico said he wanted to donate it to the victims of the Flatwood community tornado disaster. Because of his selflessness, the Rotary Club donated $1,500 to the Flatwood community's recovery efforts in Terrico's name. In addition, he was recognized by numerous community groups for his caring spirit. Here, Terrico reads his award-winning essay, Service Over Self.
My name is Terrico Moore. I am 8 years old. I attend G.W. Carver Elementary Arts and Magnet School. I can be shy a lot sometimes, but I continue to make efforts to overcome this obstacle. For example, I took a chance and ran for student council this year. I did not win, but I'm going to show my perseverance, a word I learned from my older sister, and try again next year. The reason I chose to run for student council this year was because it's a service above self, the service of teaching my peers about community service, the use of positive problem-solving skills, and chance to speak up for others who may be having a hard time finding their voice like myself. As I continue to grow into a young man, I would love to flourish into a positive leadership role, take in and gain from the characteristics of these examples. As the future student council of SIMS, I dare you to embrace servicing above self by making a difference, taking challenges head on and winning the awards, of strengthening your relationship with loved ones and people within your home community and school life, along with a boost of your overall that will knock and awaken the little leader that lives inside all of us. Thank you.
Brooke and Brianna Bennett, twin sisters from Montgomery, have been advocating for girls who need feminine hygiene products in schools since 2019. The Bennett sisters formed Women in Training, and the organization works to end period poverty, which is the lack of or limited access to adequate hygiene products for women and girls. Through their advocacy around the state, the duo, with the support of State Representative Rolanda Hollis, helped to get legislation passed through the Alabama legislature in August 2022 that will now provide $200,000 in funding to Title I public schools across the state of Alabama for the purchase of feminine hygiene products for girls in grades 5 through 12. The goal is to help alleviate a girl's stress or embarrassment, improve health, and ensure girls have access to the hygiene products they need so they don't miss school and can continue to learn. Their advocacy has garnered them recognition well beyond Montgomery. Most recently, they have traveled to Washington, D.C. and the Essence Festival in New Orleans to share how their WIT kits can help address period poverty beyond Montgomery. Though the bill has been passed, the Bennetts know that their work still isn't finished. They hope to ensure that their program is actually implemented in Alabama schools and take steps to grow Women in Training into a global movement and end period poverty around the globe.
We're excited for this year's Reach for Height Leadership Award winners, Women in Training.
My name is Brianna Bennett.
My name is Brooke Bennett.
And we are so excited and so grateful to have an opportunity to accept this award today.
Greetings, my name is Amanda Green. I am a member of the Lakeland Alumnae chapter of Lakeland, Florida. And today I will share with you 3 selections of my poems from my poetry book called Express Yourself. So the first poem I will be sharing with you is titled, I Sit and Wonder. There are days I sit and wonder, does the hate in the world come from down under? With the words we say and the things we do, if it was vice versa, would it entertain you? Some people hold all the pain inside, but there comes a time their feelings can no longer hide. They yell, scream, and have a breakdown. Tomorrow that person is no longer around. Because of the hatefulness, they couldn't abide. They thought no one cared and that the answer was suicide. Still, there are days I sit and wonder, do only the things that hurt come from down under? I ask myself, is there an answer above? But I truly know that the solution is love. Hope you guys enjoyed that. The next one is titled, The Sense of Art. Art to me is a bucket of emotions fighting to get out, a canvas full of colors wandering about, a feeling so good it's constantly sought, it's priceless and rare, can't even be bought. Art is the climax of melatonin being released in the dark, a 20-year-old marriage without a single spark. Because of time, we maintain the grind. We blame the stay on the kids, but only wasted time. Art is beauty in the eyes of the creator, who wishes for perception and acceptance in many theaters. Art is confusing, like math in the scripture. How does me plus you equals 1 to the preacher? Because that's the art of marriage, based on the word. Trust what you feel and not what you've heard, because the art of discernment is truly a gift. You can pray and pray, but be patient, not swift. The art of believing is knowing without evidence, and as time goes on, the rest will make perfect sense. That's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed that one as well. Now this one here, this tends to be a crowd's favorite. It's called The Skin You're In. And when I say a crowd, many teachers like this one because it's a little motivation for young adults. The skin you're in. Just because I love the skin I'm in doesn't mean I hate the skin you're in. My beauty is unique and complicated, but yours is proverbial, yet replicated. Shown over and over again, same height, shape, and lash extensions, same lines, designs, and eyebrows screaming for attention. You see, I was born with these lips. My body is naturally thick. And like Teddy, I prefer to speak softly but carry a big stick. I'm only in competition with my yesterday self. So stop watching me while you run before you miss a step. Keeping up with the Joneses is no longer a saying. Keep up with yourself and just continue slaying. Wake up, pray up, eat up, and do it again. Just doing the process. Love the skin you're in. Those are my 3 selections. I hope you enjoyed them. You can find my work on Amazon. You can also find my work on my website at Green Books Eat. That's GreenBookeEats, greenbookeats.com. My name is Amanda Green. Those selections were from my poetry activity book entitled Express Yourself, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Ms. Height was appointed president of the National Council of Negro Women, which she led for 40 years. As head of the council during the most critical years of the Civil Rights Movement, she instituted a variety of social programs aimed at improving the quality of life of African Americans in the South.
Pastor Richard Williams serves as pastor of Metropolitan United Methodist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. Pastor Williams is a true visionary who brings innovation and energy into his church and the community. Pastor Williams is the youngest ordained minister in his conference and was the first Black associate pastor at Montgomery's Aldersgate United Methodist Church. Pastor Williams believes in partnerships. He has partnered with Trenton State Community College to launch a GED program at his church, with ASU to launch a paid internship to provide housing to students in exchange for their service at the church, and with Davis Elementary to launch a food pantry at the school where 86% of the students are considered economically disadvantaged. Most notably, Pastor Williams launched the Beacon Center in 2022 on Gaston Avenue that will serve as a hub for nonprofits that will provide 20 different services in one place. including a food pantry, counseling, and GED literacy programs, and partnering with Women in Training, Inc. In his early 30s, Pastor Williams' drive and compassion are at the center of his success. He is spiritually driven and with the grace of God finds ways to make things happen. Pastor Williams is the recipient of numerous awards and recognitions, all outstanding and a testament to his leadership. For this reason, and so many not named, Pastor Richard Williams is our 2023 Citizen of the Year Award winner. Congratulations, Pastor Williams.
Thank you so much. And to those who are serving in leadership, I would like to thank you for this opportunity. This award is not dedicated for my efforts, but it's dedicated to those who serve at our local church of Metropolitan, also to our staff, but particularly to those who allow us to be able to serve them every single day, our neighbors. May we all allow our flame to continue to shine, to be able to provide uplift to our community at large. Thank you again for this honor.
Thank you. Michelle Browder, an artist and activist, is well known for her activism, more than tours of Montgomery, and amazing outdoor sculptures. Ms. Browder was honored as USA Today's Woman of the Year in 2022, and on Mother's Day 2022, she officially unveiled her creation, Mothers of Gynecology Monument. The sculpture of 3 women was created to honor enslaved women who endured experiments and torture for the sake of health care and whose stories were lost in history. Ms. Browder and her sculpture were featured in People magazine in October of 22, and she was also the recipient of our 2022-2023 Reach for Height Leadership Award. For her remarkable achievements, Michelle Browder is considered an authentic, true trailblazer and the winner of our 2023 Trailblazer Award. Congratulations, Ms. Browder. In 2019, President Cassandra Brown created a very special award to recognize and honor Sorors who have achieved 65 years of service in Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They are precious pearls. President Tanya Stevens is continuing the tradition. Soror Thelma C. Ivory was initiated into the Beta Eta chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority on the campus of Alabama State University. Soror Ivory is a dedicated, long-standing member of the Delta Heirs, contributing her very distinctive voice, always present and on time. Soror Ivory serves as the chapter historian, a position she has been consistently appointed to by numerous chapter presidents, ensuring our chapter history is chronicled with accuracy. We honor and recognize 2023 Precious Pearl, Soror Thelma C. Ivory, for your 65 years of service, commitment, dedication, longevity, and love. Congratulations, Soror Ivory.
Thank you so very much for this award. I appreciate the honor, and I am very glad to be associated with all of you wonderful Sorors. Thank you.
Soror Tina D. Davis was initiated into the Beta Eta chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority on the campus of Alabama State University. Soror Davis served as MAC chapter president 1978 through 1979 and 2001 through 2005. As a registered parliamentarian, she serves as chapter parliamentarian, a position she has been appointed to by numerous presidents, serving with style, grace, leadership, and knowledge. True to her lifetime commitment, we honor and recognize our 2023 Precious Pearl, Soror Tina D. Davis, for your 65 years of service, commitment, dedication, longevity, and love. Congratulations, Soror Davis. Soror Cheryl Newton, strength, courage, hope, wisdom, beauty, and femininity are the qualities symbolized by fortitude. Soror Cheryl Newton embodies each of these attributes. Serving in her second term as chair of the Community Outreach Committee, Sarah Newton leads with passion, flexibility, and a calm temperament, always sisterly, standing in the gap wherever needed. Sarah Newton, with her committee, has led our chapter in spectacular and trunk or treat soliciting, preparing and distributing 4,500 treat bags, backpack project, preparing and providing weekend food bags for 50 students twice a month for Thelma Morris and South Lawn Elementary Schools, making strides for breast cancer, raising $5,245, Salvation Army Bell Ringer Project, and Macoa Meals on Wheels, weekly delivery to 14 senior citizens on our route, delivering the meals when a committee member was unavailable. Sarah Newton experienced a sudden, unimaginable loss with the passing of her daughter. She never relinquished her role as chair, and with faith and fortitude, she pressed forward as the servant leader she exemplifies. Sarah Newton enhances the qualities of sisterhood, leadership, and service to our sorority and community. She is our 2023 Fortitude Award winner. Congratulations, Sarah Newton.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude to receive this award. Though unforeseen circumstances happen in our life, it is God that I trust to carry me through to do what He has commissioned me to do. Thank you to my sorors of the Montgomery, Alabama Alumnae Chapter for your keeping me uplifted and for your continuous support and overwhelming support in impacting service in our community. Thank you.
Sarah Veronica Thomas is very committed to serving Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated since her initiation into the Montgomery, Alabama Alumnae Chapter in 2014. Sarah Thomas is known to be giving, loyal, compassionate, and highly competitive. Sarah Thomas is serving as chair of signature programs, where she and her committee are committed to providing involved, informed programs and experiences to develop, educate, and uplift the students in money management, academic and career development, exposure, and more exposure. Sarah Thomas also serves as a member of the Founders Day Committee and Community Outreach Committee. Sarah Thomas demonstrates leadership and sisterhood as she consistently and actively participates in MAC's fundraising goals. She was the top seller in the chapter Double Good Popcorn fundraiser, and she was instrumental in making sure the Community Outreach Committee exceeded our chapter goal for making strides for breast cancer. Sarah Thomas effectively and skillfully utilizes her personal, professional, and community contacts who respond to her when she reaches out for their support of our fundraisers and attending chapter events. She is successful. Sarah Thomas encourages, motivates, and gives back in her position as Division Chair of the General Education and Transfer at Trenton State Community College. Sarah Thomas, demonstrating leadership, service, commitment, and dedication to helping others, is our 2023 Delta of the Year Award winner. Congratulations, Sarah Thomas.
Thank you. It is such an honor to be given this award, Delta of the Year, from the Montgomery Alumnae Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. I am grateful and honored to be among sorors that have been such an inspiration to me. You have whispered a prayer, sent an encouraging word, and just like this award, I will cherish it and you in my heart and continue the work of Delta for many, many years to come. Thank you.
Good evening. We want to thank our sorors of the Montgomery, Alabama Alumnae Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and our community members who played a major role in helping us to reach for new heights and work effortlessly to raise funds to help build our chapter revenue. In the words of Dorothy I. Height, and I quote, "I am the product of many whose lives have touched mine, from the famous, distinguished, and powerful to the little known and the poor, end quote. During the 2022-23 sorority year, the fundraising committee had 2 events that were both successful: the Crimson and Cream Affair and the Double Goods Popcorn. We would like to present and crown our top 4 winners who raised the most money during the fundraising events. We have 4 winners because 2 sorors had the exact same total. We will start with our 3rd place winner, Soror Adrienne Wright Johnson, who sold Double Goods Popcorn totaling $1,140.
I would like to thank each of you for the awesome award and recognition as I took part in exceeding this Double Good fundraiser and completing this service project in our illustrious sorority. Your thoughtfulness and love shown to me is definitely appreciated. Thank you.
Soror Patricia Hill also placed 3rd as she sold Crimson and Cream Affairs tickets, which also totaled $1,140. Let's give her a hand.
I humbly accept this unexpected award. Special thanks to my family, friends, and members of Dothan Alumnae Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta for their support of the Montgomery, Alabama Alumnae Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority fundraising events to provide scholarships for our students and to fund our community initiatives. Again, thank you for your support.
Soror Gladys Peck is our 2nd place winner, who sold Crimson and Cream Affairs tickets totaling $380 and Double Goods Popcorn totaling $1,068, which brought her a total of $1,448. Let's give her a hand.
Greetings, my lovely sorors. Thank you so much for recognizing me for being a top seller in the 2023 fundraising popcorn event. It is a pleasure to be a recipient of this award, but I must say thank you to my supporters and my associates for helping me to achieve this award. I could not have done it without you. Thank you. Love you.
Last, but certainly not least, our queen of fundraising is Soror Sandra S. Thomas, who sold Crimson and Cream Affair tickets totaling $1,590. Let's give her a hand.
It is a blessing and indeed an honor to be recognized as our chapter's fundraising queen. Thank you, family, friends, and community supporters for your faithfulness.
Congratulations are also in order for Soror C. Ann Fairley and Selena Pitts. They also were in the top 6 and also will ride the Delta float in the Thanksgiving parade. Thank you, everyone.
The Montgomery Alumnae Chapter would like to recognize our outgoing and incoming leaders who serve our members and the community in the same rich tradition and spirit of service as Dr. Dorothy I. Height, 10th National President of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you for your service. Pamela R. Hill, National Treasurer for Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Tanya Stevens, President of the Montgomery Alumnae Chapter. Kathy Hendricks, Second Vice President of the Montgomery Alumnae Chapter. Shonda Williams, Treasurer. Patricia Hill, Financial Secretary. Lauren Blanding, Corresponding Secretary. And Anya Johnson, Recording Secretary. Congratulations to our newly elected Executive Committee officers for the 2023-2025 biennium. Tanya Stevens, President of the Montgomery Alumnae Chapter. Kathy Hendricks, First Vice President of Montgomery Alumnae Chapter. Tiambe Barnes, Second Vice President of Montgomery Alumnae Chapter. Juanita O's, Financial Secretary. Lucretia Brooks, Treasurer. Kenesha Brown, Recording Secretary. And Tracy Harris, Corresponding Secretary.
Thank you for joining the Montgomery, Alabama Alumni Chapter Arts and Letters Committee 2023 Reach for the Height Legacy Celebration as we recognize our community and chapter members.
We're so glad that you were able to stand here on the red carpet with us as we're reminded of Dorothy Height's lifelong fight against discrimination and prejudice because of skin color and the great challenge that for much of her life, society believed women were less suited to lead than men were.
Through our efforts together, we will continue to reach for height. Thank you for joining us, and good night.
The Arts and Letters Committee would like to give a special thanks to the Educational Development, Signature Programs, Nominating, and Fundraising Committees, and our Reach for Height subcommittee members, whose efforts made this production possible.